Yo, what is up everybody? R60 back from another video. Today we're going to be looking at the KFIR C.10 Block 60, which if you haven't seen my previous video, this is the event vehicle, or the top air event vehicle for the Winter Tales event this Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, if you guys celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys are having a good one, hanging out with everybody you want to hang out with, and just having a good time. Also, thank you guys for 600 subscribers. While I was on my short little break for Christmas, I hit 600. I'm actually at 617 right now, which is just phenomenal. You guys are killing it. I have a goal of 1,000 subs by March of 2025 because of it. So I really hope we can hit that by then. It'll be really amazing. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. This type of stuff I like to do. Live commentaries. I don't really do much editing on that side of the content, so I kind of just give a live reaction to everything. But on with the video. We have a KFIR C.10 Block 60 right here. We're gonna look at its payload, the X-ray, any other details we can see on it. As I said, if you want any extra information on this aircraft, I'm gonna put my recent video on the top right up there. I basically go over everything you need to know about this aircraft. Nothing game-wise, more real-life stuff. Now, today we're gonna see some things that they may have added and haven't added, but I can't actually look on the radar here. I don't think the radar is modeled yet, so I don't think we can actually look at it. However, we can look at the engine, which it seems like I was correct. This was the engine that we were getting. The thrust is a little bit off, I believe. I would have to go and double check. This is the engine that I expected to get, which I believe is just an F4 Phantom engine, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure which model though. Yes, it is. It's an F4E engine. So anyone with a keen eye there will know that it's basically powered by a singular F4E engine, but it is also much lighter, so keep that in mind as well. Anyways, first we're going to look at secondary weapons. We're going to see what it's got. So as of right now, keep in mind this is still not released, so we could see a change, but we have Python 3s and Derbies. You know, Python 3s are alright. They're 40Gs. They are pretty fast. They have a really good range, but they will be flared very easily. So we have to see if maybe we get a new IR missile. Maybe not, since it's already in the game. Also, we don't get any new Derbies. We don't get Derby ERs. We just get regular Derbies, which they're decent missiles. They're not AIM-120s, but combined with its ASA radar, it's going to do fine. You also get a load of dumb bombs. So the Snake Eyes, regular Mark 83s, 750s. You get access to dumb rocket or CCIP guided rockets, Zunies and Mighty Mouses. But you do get access to GBU 12s and 49s, which I was also correct about in my video, which are guided bombs, obviously. And then for the giggles, you get two 20mm Vulcans if you really want to, with your 30mm Defas, which we haven't even talked about. Two 30mm Defa 552As, which I'm not too familiar with that platform of guns, so let me know down in the comments if those are good. Honestly, this is, I believe, my first KFIR. I don't think I've ever flown a KFIR before this, so modification-wise, this is what your modifications are going to look like. Decent amount of grind, but it shouldn't be too bad once you get your missiles, if you prioritize missiles like I do. We're going to head into the test flight here. We're going to set it, we're just going to run 9 minutes because I'm going to have to test the top speed. I can't put anything else for the weapons, and we will put it on 1 kilometer above the airfield. Alrighty, so first getting in, by the way, I'm sorry if you can hear my keyboard. I have a clicky keyboard. I'm actually getting a new keyboard soon. But what I will say is, with the HUD right here, I'm pretty sure that's just an F-16 HUD. Now, I don't know if that's going to change, but even if it doesn't, it's still nice. However, I did test fly this vehicle right before I started recording, and I did figure out that it doesn't actually have a radar gun sight. Normally, whenever you come up on people, it doesn't have a radar gun sight. So that may disappoint some people. The guns, I'm definitely not used to. I would have to, take time to use these guns, because I honestly, the only Defas I've ever shot is Mirage F1C. which, you know, they're kind of hard to aim, but not really. I got used to them, so they're pretty good. I will say that when these do hit, they hit like a truck. I'll show you guys in a moment. As for the Python, we're gonna shoot a Python right here, and it's actually got a decent burn time considering its top speed. It's you know, a little bit longer than an AIM-9J, I would say. Definitely not AIM-9L burn, I believe, but still really good. You can also see how good this A-star radar is. I mean, as expected, this is, I believe, the second A-star radar we're getting, which the first was the fall, this update. Derbies aren't bad missiles, especially when they're used in their correct range. They'll definitely get the job done. I wish we did see maybe a better derby, but it's alright. Here you can see we're pulling 12, 14 Gs consistent. Extreme overload, but we're not ripping. So we're going to try to hit this MiG right here. They're alright. Definitely kind of felt kind of bad there, I'm not gonna lie, but I also am running default belts, so that is kind of to be expected. These are 40G missiles, so they pull pretty fucking hard. And that actually hit, which is pretty cool. Alright, so I can't spawn it without any weapons selected, so I'm going to just drop our weapons, and I'm gonna let it go into a straight line, so you guys can see its top speed up at, you know, 15,000 feet. We're gonna level her out, actually, make sure she's leveled out, get an accurate representation for y'all. So the reason why I started down here is because I wanted to give you guys what a kind of leveled out climb would look like while gaining speed. Instead of just starting up at 20, 30,000 feet where you have to climb, I kind of wanted to just let it climb on its own, see how fast we can get going up there. Now, as I said, I don't really have much experience with the original KFIR, so I don't really know what the acceleration looks like compared to that. But I will say that acceleration wise, it's a little bit slower than what I remember seeing the old KFIR be. It's either that or it's just been toned down by a ton. But even here at around, you know, 20,000 feet, I could say that if we went higher, we would definitely hit Mach 2 pretty easily. So we're actually going to put her up into a climb. We're going to exchange some of that speed. Actually, we're still gaining, it looks like. We're going to put her at 32,000 feet and level her out. We're going to level out here. We are running out of fuel, so we kind of need to make this a quick effort here. But you can really see it starts to take off here. Definitely easily reaching Mach 2. Which is actually really impressive. The reason why I keep fuel limited is so that way you can see the fuel drain and how fast it is and all that. But easily Mach 2 up here, which is really good considering you have derbies. You might actually be able to get some far kills. Alright, we are going to restart. We're going to go back to the hangar real fast. So we're going to put her at about, let me say, level her out at 200 feet here with a very slight climb. Make sure we're still gaining altitude slightly. And we're just going to let her go. We're going to see if it rips. If it doesn't rip, you know, if it limits itself or if it's just going to keep going. And then I'm going to show a vertical climb. So it looks like we're getting reduced speed at Mach 1.15. And we are going to rip at about... still going. There we go. 1.23 is where I ripped. which is about 30 miles an hour. So still pretty fast. I mean, that's, you know, not bad. Alright, last I wanted to get her at the top speed and take her vertical and see what altitude we can reach. Indicator airspeed's going red. We're not going to risk it. We're going to start nosing it up slightly. And we're going up. Mach 1.10. We are about to hit 20,000 feet and still going above Mach. We just left Mach. Indicated airspeed is already getting pretty slow. We think it's going to start slowing down. 30,000 feet, we're still going 0.8. We are now down to 400 miles an hour. At 43,000 feet, we are at 300 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour, we're at 46,000 feet and stalling out at 46,000 feet. So from deck top speed to all the way up, you can get roughly 46,000 feet, which I have translating all that speeds on screen to kilometers an hour for any of my people that use kilometers an hour. I actually received a question. I was like, why do you use feet for distance? And honest answer, I can use kilometers. When I started playing this game in 2015, I started off in feet and I just never switched it. So this one just kind of what I'm used to. But yeah, let's go give an overview of the jet and what I think about it, and then, you know, I'll see you guys there. So, honest opinion on this KFIR, do I think it's worth grinding? I will say yes, mainly because this is going to be a free top tier vehicle that you're able to get for Israel, which may be nice to some people. I know, at least me personally, I don't really know many people that actually play Israel. So if you're looking for a top tier vehicle that you can grind out for free for Israel, and you want something that will actually pack a decent punch, because honestly, Python 3s, not bad. Maybe they might be a little bit bad at 13.0 now that I think about it, but you know, you're getting an ASA radar in derbies, which is quite a decent combination. You may be able to get far kills just because you can fly so fast at altitude. So at 13.0 BR, do I think it's worth using? Honestly, considering most things at 13.0, if you're not up tiered, yes. Now if you get up tiered, you may be at a disadvantage just because you only have derbies, but you still have that ASA radar, you still have HMD, which is sweet. It's definitely gonna be a little learning curve for me. I actually intend on selling it. I don't think I'm actually gonna keep it and use it, but we'll have to wait and see what it looks like. I don't know what the price will be. I'm guessing maybe 40 Gaijin coins, maybe. It's not insane top end like the F-14A Araf that everybody wanted, so we'll have to wait and see. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're already at 600 subs, which is just phenomenal, guys. You guys are killing it. So if you enjoy content like this, make sure you hit that sub button. Leave a comment down below what you think about the aircraft, if you're going to grind for it, etc. All that good stuff. Let me know. But besides that, it's R60, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.